Now my Salesforce account cannot be accessible here because during that maintenance window, my Salesforce application cannot be accessible. Then what about my scheduled job here? It's a common question in every interview. It's a common question in every interview, even though you are a fresher or you are an experienced also. That's what I'm giving all these points as part of these releases. Generally, okay, usually the people will complete this topic within 2 minutes. Okay, but when you go to the interview point of view, so many questions are raising nowadays here. The people are masters nowadays in Salesforce. They're not asking what is Salesforce. They're not asking what is what questions. They're going in depth. So we should be aware of all these functionalities here. If you are putting some experience also, if you are a fresher also, you should be aware of all these background architectural functionalities. Then only we can understand the features very easily. Okay, now that's what I'm covering all these functionalities here. Now tell me here, in this case, what will happen? What about my scheduled job? Will my scheduled job will run as it is at 10:30 p.m. or will it be cancelled? Will it be postponed? Will it be preponed or what? What will happen in this case? It's a common question in every interview. Now, in this case, whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, because of your new release features, your scheduled jobs will not be getting affected. Your scheduled jobs will not be getting affected. These will not be cancelled. These will not be postponed. These will be running as it is, okay, on the same timings, okay, on the same timings in the background. That means by placing inside Salesforce queue, because scheduled jobs are always running inside the Salesforce queue in the background. So because of this new release features, your scheduled jobs will not be getting disturbed. These jobs will be running as it is at the same timings over here. Okay, but you can't access the application. You can't perform any new transaction, but in the background jobs will be running as it is automatically without any impact, without any delay. Okay, clear? Now, so now here these are the various questions the people will be raising in the interview point of view here. Okay, now, so what we have discussed today here as part of this releases, let's revise that concept here. Release in the sense what? Release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by a user. Okay, release indicates a group of new features which can be accessible by the user. Salesforce is providing the new releases for each and every 4 months. Salesforce provides the new releases for each and every 4 months. Salesforce releases are not versional basis, these are purely seasonal releases. Salesforce release names are winter release, spring release, and the summer release. The current release of Salesforce is what? Current release of Salesforce, winter 23.
Winter 23.
Previous release of Salesforce is summer 22.
22.
Next release is what? Spring 23. Okay, spring 23. Now, in each release, Salesforce is providing some new features related to Salesforce CRM, Post.com platform, and the server instances. Okay, for all these three IT resources, Salesforce is providing some new releases as well here. We can verify the release dates. Okay, we can verify the release dates and the release timings by using status.salesforce.com. By using the release note of Salesforce, we can verify what new features Salesforce is planning to introduce as part of upcoming releases. We can get the new features information with the help of this release note, which is available inside the Salesforce.com website and free of cost. We can download it and we can see the new releases information also and the features information also. Because of the new release features, your existing systems cannot be getting affected. Your applications will be running as it is without any impact. Whenever Salesforce is giving the new release features, we no need to pay even a single rupee also to Salesforce. These features will be available to every customer on free of cost. That too, these features are automatically upgradable features. We no need to install them manually. These features are automatically upgrading into your account automatically by default, which we can't stop them. There is no option to stop those new release features. Now, whenever you are having any scheduled jobs inside your organization, scheduled jobs will be getting running as it is on the specified scheduled time without any impact, without any cancellation, without any delay, even though we are having that new release features of Salesforce. Okay, Clear? Understood the concept now? Now. Now this is the concept of releases here. Okay, now. Next one. Server instances here. Let's see what exactly a server instance. Okay, what exactly a server instance? So what do you mean by a server instance? What are the various servers Salesforce maintains in each and every region? And what are the various regions where exactly the Salesforce business has been spread across? And how Salesforce is allocating the memory space for each and every Salesforce account? Okay, we'll see practically today here. Okay, now. So basically, this is comes under infrastructure concept here. Okay, infrastructure concept. That already we know Salesforce is not only offering SaaS. Now. So Salesforce is not only offering the SaaS and the platform, they're offering infrastructure services also to the customers on rental basis. Infrastructure means what? Server resources. Server resources includes what? Generally, storage space, performance features, security features,
Backup and restore,
backup and restoring facilities,
upgradation,
disaster recovery facilities. Disaster recovery in the sense what? Disaster recovery means.
It's an
Mm,
additional
when the
server.
data will be in a
It's an additional server when the production server being hacked. So to avoid such instances, we would
Right.
be having one more
Now,
server.
disaster recovery centers in the sense, so basically, suppose for example, my data has been stored inside a server. Okay, my data has been stored inside a server. Suppose if this entire database server has been crashed, if the entire database server has been crashed because of some environmental problems, because of some tsunamis, because of some earthquakes, my whole data center, my complete server has been crashed. Then in this case, what will happen? Whole data will be lost. Now tell me, without the data, how can we run my business? Without the data, okay, how can we continue with my customers here? My whole customers data, my business data has been stored inside the server. But today, because of some environmental problem, because of some tsunamis or earthquakes, my whole server has been crashed. So now in this case, the whole data has been lost. So without the data, we can't run the business. Because for every business, data is asset. Data is asset for the business, data is asset for the organization. Losing the data means losing the customer, losing the business, losing the revenue, losing the profit, losing the credibility also in the market over here. So always we have to protect our data from the unauthorized people, from the hackers also. We need to protect our data here. So nobody can hack my data without my permission here. So that much of security we want here. Even though if my whole server has been crashed, then I need a recovery mechanism through which I can get back each and every bit of data back again here. Now, so now here in this case, We are maintaining disaster recovery centers in order to get back each and every bit of data back if the server has been crashed. So at that time, we can maintain some backup servers also here. If one server has been crashed, if one server is down, then we can able to make the second server up automatically. We can bring the data back from that second server, so we can continue our business as it is without any interruption. Now, and along with that, we are having upgradations. Upgradations here. So these are all other features are available as part of infrastructure services. So not only taking the ready-made softwares and the platforms on rental basis, we can take infrastructure services also on rental basis from Salesforce. So in order to provide this infrastructure services, Salesforce maintains the various servers in 3 different regions. In order to provide the storage space to the various customers on rental basis, Salesforce is maintaining the servers in 3 different regions. So Salesforce business has been spread across to 3 different regions here. First one, North America region. This is also called as EMEA region. Second one, Europe region. This is also called as EU or EMEA. That means Europe, Middle East and Africa. Third one, Asia Pacific region.
Asia Pacific.
This is also called as AP region. So these are the 3 regions where exactly the Salesforce business has been spread across. Now, Salesforce maintaining the servers in 3 regions. In North America region, they are maintaining few servers. In Europe region, they are maintaining few servers. In Asia Pacific region, they are maintaining few servers. So in this region, Salesforce is having their own servers over here. Now, how many servers are available in each region? How Salesforce is allocating the memory? Okay, we'll see one by one here. Okay, now let me digging into this. Okay, server instances concept over here. Now, clear up to this one? Now, Salesforce servers are available in these 3 regions: North America region, Europe region, and then Asia Pacific region. These are the 3 regions are available over here. Okay, now let's see here how Salesforce is allocating the memory space. Now, initially, they have started their business from North America region. That already we know. Salesforce is a US based organization. They have started this company in March 1999 in US, okay, in a 2-bedroom apartment here. Now, they have started this company in March 1999 in US in a 2-bedroom apartment with the 2 employees. Okay, now, so they have started their servers from North America region initially. North America region. That is EMEA region. So now this is the North America region here. Initially, they have started their services. Now, so how they have started the services? Okay, now let me explain. In North America region, they have started the first server. Okay, Salesforce has introduced or established the first server in North America region. This is the first server they have introduced in North America region. That server number is NA0. Each and every server name will be starting with the region code, and along with each server will be identified by using an index position which starts from 0. So NA0 means what? North America region's first server. Okay, North America region's first server. In this server, they're having some huge memory spaces available. They're having some huge memory spaces available, some terabytes of memories available here. Now, today, understand more. Now, for example, I hope everybody is you are having Gmail accounts. Yes or no? Are you using Gmail or what? Gmail. Now, right. Now, Gmail is offering by whom? Google people. Okay. Now, Google people. Now, tell me, whenever you are creating a Gmail account, how much memory space will be allocating by say, Google people? How much memory space Google people has allocated to you? Will Google people has allocated the number to you? No. Then how much memory space they have allocated?
15
15
GB.
GB, 1 5. Okay, 1 5. Whenever your customer is creating a Gmail account, for each customer, Google people are allocating 15 GB of space. That means what? They are not allocating the complete Google server to a single customer. That means they are not providing a dedicated server. Dedicated server means what? Separate server. That means for this customer, one separate server. For this customer, separate server. For this customer, separate server. For this customer, separate server. Not like that. For all the customers, only single server. Okay, because if I'm allocating a dedicated server to each and every customer, automatically it will be keep on increasing my investment here. At the time of upgradation, it will be causing some huge investment again.
Your voice is not coming.
Now, so now let's see here. For each and every customer, Google people are allocating 15 GB of space here. In that 15 GB of space, okay, you have to store your data, like as your emails, your pictures, photos, documents, files, audio files, video files, whatever the files you are uploading into your Google Drive, all these files will be storing in this 15 GB of space only here. Okay, so for every customer who is creating a Gmail account, for every customer, they're allocating 15 GB of space. Like the similar way here also, whenever a customer is creating a Salesforce account, whenever a customer showed interest to utilize Salesforce services, Salesforce people are not allocating the complete server to the customer, they're allocating okay, some amount of memory space to that customer. Now, so in this case, for example, today, a customer showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. For that customer, Salesforce people are allocating some amount of memory here. From this NA0 server, they're allocating some amount of memory space here. This is for customer one. Okay, this is for customer one. For this customer one, they're allocating some memory space over here.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now, in this case, so now depends upon the edition because as part of Salesforce, we have various editions are available. Depends upon the edition, the memory storage will be keep on different. Okay.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now let's see. As soon as whenever a customer showed interest to utilize Salesforce services, Salesforce people are reserving some amount of memory space inside the associated regions available server. Inside this server, they are going to be reserving some amount of memory space. So now the allocation of this memory space is called as creating a Salesforce.com organization, or this is also called as a Salesforce org, or this is also called as a Salesforce account. Now, so as soon as whenever the customer one showed interest, for the customer one, Salesforce is allocating some amount of memory space. The allocation of this memory space process is called as creating a Salesforce.com organization. This is called as Salesforce.com organization. This is also called as an org. This is also called as a Salesforce.com account. Now, so technically, as part of real-time implementations, we are calling it as Salesforce.com org, or simply our Salesforce org or organization. Now, so generally here, whenever we are creating a Gmail account, we are calling it as Gmail account. Like the similar way, this is called as a Salesforce account or Salesforce.com organization. In real-time organizations, always we are calling it as an org. Don't use the word Salesforce account, use that word Salesforce org. Okay, now, so now this is the organization one. This is the organization one. So now for this customer one, Salesforce has created that organization one. Then how can we identify this organization? To identify each and every organization, Salesforce is allocating a unique identification number for each organization, that is called as organization ID. For every Salesforce org, Salesforce will allocate a unique identification number that is called as organization ID, which is an 18 characters alphanumerical number, which always starts with a 00D, D for Delhi. Okay. So organization ID is purely an 18 characters alphanumerical number, which always starts with a 00D. For example, for this organization, we have this ID here, like 00D, we are having assume that some 334499. Assume that this is the ID of this organization, that is organization one. In this organization, it is allocating some amount of memory space here. Inside this memory space, the customer one has to install his applications. He has to store his data, his documents, his files, his records. Everything will be getting resides inside that memory space over here. Whatever the memory space has been allocated by the Salesforce for this customer, in that memory space only, this customer's applications and the documents and the data, records, files, everything will be getting resides inside this memory space itself. Okay, clear? Now, next one. For example, today, one more customer showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. What Salesforce people will do? They are going to be allocating some amount of memory space. For example,
it will increase the number.
Today he has created that Gmail account. For this person, Google people has allocated 15 GB of space. I'm creating one more Gmail account here. For me, they will allocate 15 GB of space, right? Yes. Tomorrow, he will be creating a new Gmail account. For him, 15 GB of space will be allocated. For every customer, they're allocating some amount of memory space. Like the similar way, for the customer one, they're allocating some amount of memory space. Today, customer two showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. So for the customer two, they're allocating some amount of memory space. This is for the customer two. For the customer two, they're allocating some amount of memory space. This is for customer 2. Customer 2. This is organization 2. Organization 2. So this is the Salesforce.com organization 2 here. Now, for this organization, it will be having an ID, right? Yes. Every Salesforce.com organization will be having an ID here. Now this is also starting with a 00D. Assume that it is having 992233. Assume that this is the ID. In this particular space, the customer 2 can install his applications, his data, his documents and files, records, everything here. Now, like the similar way, one more customer showed interest. But the customer 3, they're allocating some amount of memory space here. This is for the customer 3. So now this is the organization 3. Organization 3. Now, for the customer 3, they're allocating one more organization, that is organization 3. For this organization, it will be having a unique identification number. That is organization ID. We are having 00D 778822. Assume that. Like the similar way, whenever a new customer showed interest, for each customer, Salesforce is allocating some amount of memory space inside that server. Now, for how many customers are allocating the memory space within a single server? Salesforce people are allocating the memory space for 8,000 organizations. 8,000 organizations. That means 8,000 customers' data is available within a single server. 8,000 customers' applications are running within a single server. 8,000 customers' documents, files, records, data is available within a single server. Even though if the multiple people are using the same server, one customer's data cannot be accessible by the another customer here. That much of security boundaries has been configured by Salesforce. So customers 1 data can't be touched by the customer 2. Customers 2's data can't be accessed by the customer 1. That much of security boundaries has been configured by Salesforce. Okay, so that here, even though the multiple customers are utilizing that same server resources, one customer data cannot be accessible by the another customer. In some cases, you can raise a question, sir, customer 1 and the customer 3 both are partners. Both are related to the same business, but both are partners. They want to exchange the data here. Is it possible? Yes, there is a possibility. How? With the help of integration. If you want to exchange the data between the multiple applications, multiple Salesforce organizations, the only way is integration. Through integration, we can pass the data from organization 1 to organization 3, organization 3 to organization 1. Bidirectional communication, they can map it. That facility is available. So, with the help of integration, we can make two Salesforce organizations connected. They can talk to each other. They can exchange the data. They can exchange their business logics. They can exchange their functionalities also. That is the only way that we have to make two organizations can be connected. Other way, other people can't access your data without your permission here. Even hackers also can't hack your data. That much of security boundaries have been configured by Salesforce. Okay, clear? Now, so in this case, Salesforce people are providing the memory space for 8,000 organizations within a single server here. One server resource has been shared by multiple customers. That means 8,000 organizations are using the single server resource. Now, for example, so as of now, they have allocated the memory space for 8,000 customers. Now the count is full. Today, 8,001th customer showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. Then what we can do? Then what we can do?
To next server.
Do I need to stop my business?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Then what we can do? Add
Having
one more
server.
server here. We
One
can
more
add
server.
one more server here. Now we are adding one more server here. So Salesforce people are adding one more server here. Now, what is the server number now?
8001.
What is the server number?
NA1.
NA1.
NA1. Right, NA1. Okay. NA0 is already full. Now here we have started this NA1 server. In this NA1 server also, same process. Whenever a customer showed interest, they're allocating some memory space. For the customer 1, some amount of memory space. For the customer 2, some amount of memory space. For the customer 3, some amount of memory space. For the customer 4, some amount of memory space. Like the similar way, here also they are allocating the memory space for 8,000 organizations. Here also, they are allocating the memory space for 8,000 organizations. At a certain point of time, this server also full. Okay, this server also full. Then what these people will do?
They will add anything.
They will add one more server. What is the server number? NA2. If this NA2 is also full, then NA3. If this is also full, then NA4. Like that, here they keep on adding the servers. Right now, they are into NA226. Okay, NA226. Totally, they're having 227 servers in North America region. Okay, in North America region, they're having totally 226 production servers, including backup servers also. Okay, including backup servers also, they're having totally 227 servers are available. NA02, NA226. Now, then where we can verify this servers information here? Just now we have discussed. What is that website name? Status.salesforce.com. Right, exactly. Just we can go to the status.salesforce.com. We can check the server numbers also. These servers are not fixed. These servers are keep on adding by Salesforce. If this 226 is full, then they will be adding one more new server also by Salesforce automatically here. Now, so now let's go to that server status here. Go to that status.salesforce.com. Click on Salesforce services. Okay, click on Salesforce services. So now here it is indicating that the various servers information and the server numbers also here. So these are the various regions are available here in which Salesforce is offering their servers. Now these are the various regions. Now the EMEA, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and then Americas, that means North America region servers, Asia Pacific region servers. Okay, now these are the various regions. Now I want to see the servers of North America region here. So just you can select this, okay, tick box over here, check box. Now to know the current status of the server, they're indicating that legend options. These are called as legend symbols. Okay, these are called as legend symbols. These are called as legend symbols. Legend symbols are indicating the current status of the server. What exactly the server status? If the server is having this green color tick mark, that means server is up and running fine right now. The server is up and running fine right now. There is no issue inside the server. If the server is having this, okay, orange color exclamation symbol, it is indicating server is under performance, okay, the performance degradation. That means performance issue is available inside the server. If it is having the red color cross mark, the server has been stopped because of some issue. Server has been stopped. Now, if you are having this symbol, it is indicating server is under maintenance over here. These are the four, okay, indications are available, which indicates the current status of your server here. Now, these are called as legend symbols. Okay, now let's see. So now let's see here. Select this Americas. Once you select this Americas, only the North America region servers will be visible. Now here we can see that server numbers here. NA21, NA70, 71, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. Like that, we are having so many servers are available in North America region, available here up to NA226. You are having that server up to NA226. These are the production servers. These are the production servers which are maintaining the Salesforce over here. Okay, understood the concept now? These are the total 227 servers are available in North America region maintaining by Salesforce here. Okay, now each server number is indicating along with the green color tick mark. That means what? What it indicates? Server is up and running fine. So now this particular indication, this indication is giving that confirmation to you. Now my server is up and running fine. So all the servers are having the green color tick marks. Now these are indicating the servers are up and running fine. There is no issues inside the server right now over here. Okay, understood the concept now? Now, So in this case, in North America region, we are having totally 227 servers are available over here. NA0 to NA 226. Okay, now. So like the similar way, here they are having the servers in Europe region also. They have the servers in Asia Pacific region also over here. Okay, now let's see here what are the various servers are available. Now let me explain. Now, so from North America region, so many customers are utilizing Salesforce services. They're very much happy with the Salesforce services because Salesforce is offering very excellent facilities to the customers. They're offering very good performance features also. They're giving very good security features also to the customers' data. So customers are very happy with the Salesforce features. So they have given very good feedback. Because of that good feedback, from Europe region also few customers have showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. Okay, from Europe region also few customers have showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. So Salesforce people has expanded their business to Europe region as well here. They have expanded their business to Europe region also. In Europe region, they have started that servers here. In Europe region also, they have started the various servers. Now, in Europe region also, they have started the first server here. This is the first server they have started in Europe region. What is this server number now? EU? Zero or one? Zero. Right. Zero. Each and every server number will be starting with the index position 0. Now, EU0. Now in Europe region, they have started the first server EU0. Here also same scenario. Like whenever a customer showed interest, for that customer they're allocating some amount of memory space. For the customer 1, some amount of memory space. For the customer 2, some amount of memory space. For the customer 3, some memory space. For the customer 4, some memory space. Like the similar way here also, they're allocating the memory space for 8,000 organizations. If they keep on allocating the memory space for each and every customer, at a certain point of time, this EU0 space also will full. Then, if this server is full, then what we can do now? Then what we can do?
Server.
We will be starting one more server, that is EU1. If this is also full, then EU2. If this is also full, EU3. Like that, they keep on adding some new servers. Right now, they are into EU48. Totally 49 servers are available in Europe region. In Europe region, we are having totally 49 servers are available from EU0 to EU48. Now, let's go back to your website status.salesforce.com and select the checkbox Americas. Select this EMEA. Now we are having the servers over here, like as EU, okay, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 26. There are some servers are missing, server numbers are missing. Those are nothing but backup servers. For the disaster recovery facilities, they are maintaining that backup servers also. If one server has been crashed, then second server will up automatically, so that the customer's business will not be getting affected at all. Now, they keep on adding some new servers. They're having the servers up to EU48. These are the production servers. From there, here country-wise, they're adding some new servers also. For the France, they're adding some new servers also over here. Okay. Now, these are the 49 production servers are available. Now, so in this case, from Europe region also, so many customers are utilizing Salesforce services. They are also very much happy with the Salesforce features. So there also has given very good feedback. Because of the good feedback given by the North America region people and the Europe region people, from Asia Pacific region also few customers showed interest to utilize Salesforce services. So Salesforce has expanded their business to Asia Pacific region. They have expanded their business to Asia Pacific region. In Asia Pacific region also, they have started so many servers here. Initially, they have started the first server. Now, what is that server number now? AP0, right? AP0. The first server number is AP0. Okay, AP0. In this AP0 also, they are allocating the memory space for various customers. For the customer 1, some amount of memory space. For the customer 2, some amount of memory space. For the customer 3, some amount of memory space. For the customer 4, some amount of memory space. Like that, here also they are allocating the memory space for 8,000 organization. If they keep on allocating the memory space for these customers, at a certain point of time, this AP0 server also will be getting full. Now, if this server is full, then what we can do? Add that one more server AP1. If this is also full, then AP2. If this is also full, AP3. Like that, they keep on adding some new servers. Now they are into AP28. That means totally 29 servers are available in Asia Pacific region from AP0 to AP28. So totally we have 29 servers are available. Now, let's see those server instances. Go to your status.salesforce.com and select the checkbox, okay, EMEA. Select the checkbox Asia Pacific region. Now we can see only Asia Pacific region servers. Now here we are having the servers AP0, AP3, AP4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that we are having the servers up to AP28. From there, country-wise they have started the servers. For Australia, they have started some new servers over here. So these are the AP29. These are the production servers has been given by Salesforce. AP0 to AP28. Totally 29 servers are available in Asia Pacific region. That means what? Salesforce is maintaining the various servers in each and every region in order to allocate the memory space to each and every customer. Salesforce is not providing a dedicated server. They are maintaining a shared infrastructure to each and every customer. So for every customer, they are allocating some amount of memory space inside the server. The allocation of this memory space is called as creating a Salesforce.com organization. This is also called as an org. This is also called as the Salesforce.com account. So now upon creating the Salesforce account, for every organization, Salesforce is allocating a unique identification number that is called as organization ID, which always starts with a 00D, which is an 18 characters alphanumerical number. That too, it is purely case sensitive. If you're changing the characters upper to lower, lower to upper, it will be indicating the wrong message over. It will be showing the error message to you. Okay? Clear? Understood the concept now? Now, this is how Salesforce is allocating the memory space for each and every customer inside that server here. Okay, understood the concept now? Now, so now for this server instances, we have some more points are available here. Tomorrow we'll continue with this server instances here. Tomorrow I will be giving some more points about this server instances here, and then we'll see the concept of multi-tenant architecture. It's a 15 minutes topic max, and then we'll see editions of Salesforce, and then we'll see how can we create our own Salesforce account in tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll see how to create our own Salesforce account also over here. Okay, clear? Thank you. Thanks for your time. Let's meet on tomorrow at same time.
Feroz, we have few doubts, Feroz.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, so releases you were talking about. So whenever the new release happens, the maintenance. So that time we can't open the Salesforce is what you've mentioned.
Right, right.
But what about you also said, the old features are working fine, and at that point I didn't
Right,
understand properly.
Those features will be available as it is. That means even though Salesforce is giving the new release features, because of the new release features, your existing application features cannot be affected. Those will be working as it is without any impact. Okay.
Okay.
I have one doubt. If any issue occurs in current release, they will fix as soon as, or they will fix in.
Right. As soon as whenever they are identifying any issue, immediately, because Salesforce is having it, the support team is available. They keep on monitoring the Salesforce servers, health checkup, and 24/7. If there is any issues has been occurred, if any of the feature is not working, immediately the technical team will be coming to the picture. They will identify the issue, will fix the issue, okay, immediately as well.
And whatever
Voice
is fixed, then they will be rectified automatically.
Sorry?
If the issue is fixed, then it will updated automatically.
Yes, yes, it will be updating automatically also.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, always they release in winter release in same month, sir, October or like that
No,
only,
no,
sir.
no, because that will be the timings will be keep on changing. Timings will be keep on
Changing,
changing
okay.
because the daylight savings will be changing here for the US people, so that here the timings and the dates will be keep on changing automatically.
And we will get notification in earlier, no, sir, by that.
Yes, right. You will be getting the notifications also.
Okay,
Sir, and the update will be automatic, sir.
Yes, update will be automatic. We no need to install those updates manually. We need to install. We need to get those updates automatically inside your Salesforce app.
Thank
And
you,
one
sir.
more doubt,